Okay, welcome to the channel. Obviously I'm not Andy, I'm Jason. I'm doing a solo one today. We're going to be introducing the AMOC Drama 5.0, which I'm really excited to get. We did use it previously on a Sub-Zero, which we'll put a link somewhere here. But this is just a more in-depth look at how it all goes together and how easy it is to put it up. So the AMOC Drama comes in three separate parts. You've got the main hammock, you've got the pad, which is used for its rigidity, and then you've got the tarp. So it's three separate bags, colour coded green, red and grey. I'm going to start with putting the hammock up. I've seen various different reviews on this, and I've watched a few reviews before I bought it. Now the AMOC uses a completely different system to what most people use in hammocks. They have their guide ropes, but they're colour coded, so you have red for port and green for starboard. So the easiest way to remember the way the straps work is port is a drink and it's left until after dinner. It's also red in colour, so red is left and green is right. So we'll start by putting the tree huggers up, which is easy. Now they do suggest with the AMOC that you put the tree huggers slightly higher than you normally would on a normal hammock, and the reason for that is because it's quite a low, because you lie perpendicular, you need to have it a little bit higher than you would for a normal hammock. But again, they're very easy to put through, and that's pretty much where I want it. So we'll leave that hanging there. There we go. So the straps are all in place, ready to go. One of the things I will say is I might recommend anywhere between 8 foot and 20 foot for your line space. So if your trees are between 8 foot and 20 foot, you're good to go. Right, one of the interesting things with the AMOC Drama is when you're setting it up, again, we're talking about the red being on the left and the green being on the right. The reason for that is if the red's on the left, you are facing that way to which you want to look. So when you've got it in chair mode, for instance, you'll be facing towards the camera. If I wanted to face that way, I'd have it the opposite way. So that's the way we're going to have it. So I'll put the red strap in first. And again, the straps are very easy to put in. Literally, we slide it under and then we face the tree so that the cord hangs down. The reason the cord hangs down is to catch the water running off the line so that it doesn't come into the hammock itself. And again, we're facing the tree. Okay. It's really easy now. All you do is you just pull the cords until you've got a nice level hammock. With the stuff sack, it used to be on the original AMOC, it used to hang on the side, but a lot of people moaned about it flapping around in the wind during the evening. So what AMOC did ingeniously was they decided to make it a detachable, and now you just add it on to your hammock once it's in mode, and it gives you an extra bit of storage. So you've got an extra bit of storage inside your hammock once your hammock's set up. Okay, so now for the fjord, which is the sleeping mat. All AMOCs need a sleeping mat. It's what gives it its rigidity and makes it a nice, comfortable, warm sleep. I think these are valued down to -17, which is more than enough for in this country, believe me. Now obviously, when you're setting this up, the easiest way to do it, it's quite dry today, so it doesn't really matter if it falls on the floor. Sometimes you might be out and it could be raining. The easiest way to do it is throw it over the guideline, and then that allows you to blow it up nice and easy without getting it on the floor. Amok supply a bag with it, which helps you, which enables you to blow it up. The reason we use the bag rather than using our breath is because in colder climates you don't want any moisture from your breath into the sleeping mat, because obviously it reduces the use for it. This just clips in. You've got a non-release, non-return valve there that you pull to let the air out, and you just clip it in to fill it up, and then you just use the bag. They say you can blow in it just to get a bit of air. It's got enough air in it now. Obviously I haven't got to be in a rush because of the non-return valve, so it's not going to go down. So put the bag to one side. One of the important things is when you put in the pad in, you slide it in with the air to the top and to the right. The reason for that will become apparent once it's in, but at the top of the pad there's a gap, so if it does go down during the night, or you need to readjust it or let some air out when you want it in chair mode, for instance, it's easier to do it from that. But this fits into a zipped area down here. So that fits nicely in, and then we just zip the pad, and then as you can see it's starting to take shape as something that resembles somewhere to sleep. If you look up at the top, we've got our bit sticking out so we can fill it and let the air out depending on what comfort levels we want. You've got your stuff sack at the side to give you storage, so you can put, I don't know, some boots in there, or you can put your cans of lager or a bit of food or whatever. You've got your side meshing either side, so somewhere to put your phone. You've got a nice handy beer holder. It will take an Nalgene bottle as well, so that's something that's nice and useful. Up here you've got what they call a boot holder, so when you take your boots off, I use slippers when I'm in the hammock. You can put your slippers in there, and that keeps it away from everywhere, and you don't have to have it on the floor. And then of course you've got the bug net. Now the bug net is a new design on the Hammock 5.0. The old way used to go over the top and zip in. People said it was a bit awkward to get it over, so Hammock designed it so it actually runs level now with the whole hammock. You also have a little bag here on the inside which gives you a little ridge line, so when you've got it on, it will stop the actual bug net sitting on your face. So I'll just zip it up to give you a quick idea of what it looks like once it's done up. Okay. So this is the Amok Drama 5.0 with the bug nets deployed. Now, when this was first released, they come with this foot box and two ports here to house a stick. Amok actually do make a metal rod that goes in either side. I haven't brought them with me today, although I do have them, but we can use sticks. So anywhere in the forest you can find a stick. Right. Hey, that looks about right. Try that, see if that works. So if you haven't got the poles, or you don't want to buy them, I think they're about 12 quid each, you just get a stick, and it just keeps the foot box open. And now we've got a twig in this side as well, so that gives it keeps the head up as well. As you can see, a perfectly flat lie Nice little rocking motion, which I actually appreciate that. It's quite nice. Looking out, beautiful view. And then if I want to sit up, you've got some straps here, which you give a little tug to. And they'll lift you up. You're sitting up nice and snuggle. And then you've got two more straps here for your feet end. A little bit difficult to pull up, but then you've got chair mode. Okay, so this is the first product review we've ever done on this channel. If you like what you see, so don't forget to subscribe, tell your friends, and make a comment. Let us know if we did a good job or not, and if we haven't, then let us know where we've made the mistake. But apart from that, stay wild, kids.